Guys, I want to talk to you about Dewalt's FlexVolt 2.5 gallon cordless compressor. You know, when it comes to purchasing or choosing compressors, three things really come to mind for me: the size, its reliability, and its noise level. And obviously it depends on your application. Roofers and finished carpenters, they don't need the same thing. As far as size goes, the FlexVolt compressor is 21.5 pounds. It is lightweight and highly portable. The compressor has a 2.5 gallon tank, so it's a small reserve air tank. It has a maximum tank capacity of 135 psi. And in our opinion, it really does provide a sweet spot for pneumatic trim and finish applications. The compressor is an oilless compressor, and the only real downside to that is that it takes time to fill the tank because it's a small pump, small tank, small pump. But also, like other oilless compressors, it means that the air compressor is louder. It has less power, and it will need to be filled more often. Reliability. It's designed with a brushless motor, oil-free pump. The FlexVolt compressor basically lets you continue using your pneumatic tools that you already have, and minus the electrical connection for the compressor. Look, for you guys that are still using pneumatic fastening, like I am, I still have all of my nailers, and you want to keep using them because they're good. There's nothing really as good as them yet. This compressor gives you a cordless solution to use your pneumatic nailers. Dewalt says that the FlexVolt compressor, when it's used with a 6 amp hour battery and their brad nailer, will achieve 1,220 brad nails on one charge. Durability. Durability goes hand in hand and with reliability, and the compressor has a really nice roll cage. It covers the whole sides of it, protects the switch, the gauges, the battery, most importantly, from tips, drops, all that stuff. The feet on the compressor, there are 4 rubber feet. They are screwed on, they're durable, and they help prevent the tool from walking in vibration. As far as noise level, the Dewalt says that the compressor puts out 79 decibels. Decibel ratings are a great way to gauge performance of a product, but for me, hearing is believing. The compressor sounded louder to me, and look, I'm not a test lab. I do not claim nor believe that I have better equipment than Dewalt's very expensive decibel testers, but we tested the compressor here in the shop. 3 locations. I tested the decibels right at the pump motor, and I received 92 decibels. I stood next to the compressor at ear level, 90 decibels, and ear level 4 feet away, 88 decibels. So not 79, but in that ballpark. One thing Dewalt did really nice on the interface is there's a 1-turn knob regulator, and basically simply adjust the regulator knob by pointing the indicator knob to the desired PSI, and boom, the compressor just self-regulates. It's fast, it's easy, and it's accurate pressure adjustments. It's basically simple, stupid design, and I really liked it. We all liked it. I know you guys are asking or wondering the question, is this thing going to be able to get enough work done? Is it going to be able to keep up on the job site? And the answer is yes. It has plenty of PSI to run full-size finish nailer. There is 1 hose coupler, and I like the hose, the quick connect couplers that stay retracted and allow you to one-handedly hook up your hose. Unfortunately, with the Dewalt compressor, the FlexVolt compressor, you have to manually retract the sleeve on the coupler, and with one hand, and on the other hand you have to insert the hose nipple. So it's a 2-handed operation. Kind of a bummer. To us, this would have been a simple upgrade for Dewalt to make, and in my opinion, a huge missed ground ball right through the legs for Dewalt. They dropped the ball on that one. I want to talk about cycling. We tested the Dewalt FlexVolt compressor for cycling, and we did it after installing different types of fasteners. We set it to 100 psi, and we developed an average based over 3 different types of fasteners. And we drove those fasteners until the compressor needed to cycle and charge back up. We ran 16 gauge finish nails, 2.5 inches long, 8 penny. We got 10 nails out of that. We ran an 18 gauge brad nailer, 1 inch brads, 18 brads before it recycled. We did a pin nailer with 1 inch pin nails, and we got 34 pins before recycling. We timed the tank charging times of the compressor both when empty and when recovering after firing fasteners to, cycle and pump, get the pump motor going and fill that tank. The time needed to fill an empty tank is 2 minutes and 22 seconds. It's a long, it feels like eternity. But recovery after firing fasteners was only 30 seconds on average across the board, regardless of the nailer we used. But probably the best lesson learned was that this compressor, when it is activated, when it does cycle, I was able to continue to fire 50 rapid fire 2.5-inch finish nails until it started to fail and the nails didn't sink anymore. But this told me a really good story. The compressor will keep up with normal fastening with that nailer. I was rapid firing. Normal fastening, no problem. As far as improvements, there are 2 areas on this compressor that you need to watch out for. One is the battery receiver cage, and the other is the quarter-turn ball valve, the Draincock. When using the compressor out in the field, taking the battery in and out, we noticed the battery receiver had some slop in it. The movement was seen both vertically and horizontally, and to be honest with you, I'm not sure if that's a design feature, maybe for vibration, or if it's just sloppy fit and finish. Time's gonna tell on that. As far as the Draincock lever, it's plastic, and it indexes on a square metal valve stem. There's a small plastic O-ring in between it, the plastic lever and the stem, and there's a screw holding it on. When draining the compressor, this thing moved a lot of slop. And it's uncertain how long that this lever is going to last before stripping, slipping, or just breaking. Maybe a turn knob would have been better. Using the compressor in the field, we found that it was able to maintain speed during a variety of finish applications, from base molding, crown molding, we did some door, and we did some window and some wainscoting trim as well. It is 7.5 pounds lighter than my Porta-Cable 6-gallon compressor that we normally use, and most importantly, it kept up with our work. We didn't have to wait for it. It's important to note, however, that this is a one-user compressor. You will be disappointed if you try to hook up a double coupler to this compressor. It's not going to keep up. It comes as a kit. It comes with the compressor, the DCB606 FlexVolt 6 amp hour battery, and the fast charger. You're going to see it on sale. It's already out there now for $300 online. And the biggest question is it worth it? Would you buy it? And the answer is hell yes. Look, Dewalt continues to bring cordless innovation to the job site, and I guess the one thing that impresses me the most about Dewalt is that they've never taken their foot off the gas with regard to cordless development process. Super impressed with this compressor. You need to check it out. We wrote a really detailed article on toolboxbuzz.com. Check that website out. And if you like this video, please click that subscribe button right down there in the corner, and you'll get all these subscriptions right to your mailbox. I'm Rob Robillard. We'll see you next time. Take care.